And that one hammered way back there. And that one hops the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Here's McCutchen. That one missed. One of the things amazing with Zach, think about the players he's been traded with and for. In December of 17, he and Sandy Alcantara were dealt to Miami from the Cardinals for Marcell Ozuna. Then ultimately in July of 19, he went to Arizona for Jazz Chisholm. Man at second. Next offering misses down and away.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Gallen checks on the runner, and he's back in there. Cruz leads off second with nobody out. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch to McCutchen. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Thank you. Swing and a ball popped up. Naylor has this one sized up. He's got it. One away. Brian Reynolds here.
Batting third, right fielder Brian Reynolds.
There's a swing and a drive. That's down. One hops off the wall. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Reynolds rounds second, heads for third. In there, an RBI triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Absolutely smoked the baseball. It just jumped off the lumber. And when you're able to find a gap like that, Boog, you're even looking for a triple.
This is Joey Bart. And a foul ball. One away with a runner at third. Next offering is fouled back. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That one is absolutely belted. Gurriel drop step going back. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. It's 2-0.
First baseman
Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Headed towards the corner. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. This is Corbin Carroll. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. That one at triple digits.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away. Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
To first, one gone, bottom half of the first.
Ketel Marte.
Foul ball there. Check swing, and he went 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 0-2 now. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that skips into dirt. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive.
Fought off foul. Man at first, 1 away. On the ground to third, might be 2. Throws to second for 1, and that's 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's Alexander Canario. Gallen back to work. In the dirt, ball 1.
Two balls, no strikes.
Foul ball. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Thomas makes the catch. 1 down. Now batting Brian Hayes.
Third baseman, Brian
When you talk
Hayes.
about elite defensive third baseman, this guy's at the top of the list. Clips the corner, and it's 0-1.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
Foul ball, still 0-2. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Zips it across. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Adam Frazier. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Next offering is in for a strike. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And that is that. Bottom half of inning number 2, and here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
Josh Naylor.
Swung on, belted. That's back. And that one is gone up onto the balcony. A soaring shot to center. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. And now it's going to be Peyton Smith. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. And ball 1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Next pitch way upstairs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. And that one in the air center field. Cruz. And out number 1 on the grab. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
Eugenio Suarez.
That one fouled off. Comes up empty.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
Batting 7.
Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Two outs. Pitch is in there. That's strike 2. Got it. And that ends the inning. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Kiner-Falefa, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2013. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. In time. Got him. So the lineup flips over. And down the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. Double leading off the ball game. Then came around to score the first run of the game. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
No, Boog, I know it's obvious, but you just can't miss Cruz when he's on the field. I've never seen a player like him. I mean, he's 6'7", weighs 220 pounds, and is the tallest shortstop in the history of Major League Baseball.
Next pitch is outside.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And now 2 gone.
Designated hitter.
Here's Kutch to the dish. He's 0 for 1. Center field. Thomas gets under it. Makes the grab, and that is that. Back here at Chase Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Alec Thomas now.
Alec Thomas.
That one at triple digits.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And that's too high. Next offering is fouled back.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
That's
Three
down and
balls,
in.
2 strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And now Geraldo Perdomo. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. He's under it. Brings it in. And there's one away.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Throw over to first. Thomas back on a dive. Carroll takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. That one's in there, and now it's even 1-1.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one to first, and that's just foul. Jared Triolo. He'll play first base after the injury.
Now playing first base, number 19, Jared Triolo.
Swinging a drive, deep right field. Going back. And that's up onto the walkway and out of here. He shoots one out to right. It's 3-2. Here's Ketel Marte. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one missing low. That misses, and the count is 2-0.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
That one fouled off, 2-2. One down, base is empty. Fights it off, he'll see another. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that's in the dirt.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And it's fouled away. That hits the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the last half of the 3rd. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Outside with a breaking ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Two out, space is empty. And it remains 2-2.
In an era with a lot of swing and miss and strikeouts, you gotta love an at bat like this. No one giving in.
Pitch misses, and it's 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity. When you go that deep into an at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Here's Josh Naylor. He's already homered in this game. First pitch misses.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Inside, just missed.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
I got 3-0.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
First and second, 2 outs. Next to hit for Arizona, Pavin Smith. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Right through there for a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Swing and a foul out of play. 2 on, 2 outs. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Strike 3. Good luck hitting the cover star. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Ryan Reynolds.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Chop to first. Naylor. He takes it on his own. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Joey Bart now. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. That's inside.
That's inside.
Misses off the plate, and it's 2-1. Well struck left field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Swing and a ground ball. Toss to Naylor. That's the second out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And that one fouled off. High fly ball out towards left center. Gurriel under this one. He's got it, and that's the third out. Back here in the desert, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now.
Third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
And that's way high, and that's ball one.
You know, these D-backs doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Cut on and missed at 101. And the count is even, 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
0-1. Ball, that's off the plate.
And there's a ball.
That's inside.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck, and that's going to bang against the wall. Around first and hustling for second, and that's a double.
He was all over that one. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Thomas, the next to hit, takes outside. And that one ripped to left, pulls up on it, and that's a base hit. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in, and they take a 2-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Next to hit, Geraldo Perdomo. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Cruz makes the grab on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his
Up
highest
next,
gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And a foul ball. Thomas leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one called a strike, and the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Good eye in that spot.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started at the plate for Pittsburgh. Ke'Bryan Hayes. Gallant back to work. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1.
You know, these Pirates finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Adam Frazier.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
The changeup missing. Ball 1. There's a strike. 1 out, base is empty. And it's fouled off. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Grounded out to short in his first trip. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Dives for it, but it gets down for a hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Kiner-Falefa dives back in.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Cruz, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that skips into dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
2 outs. Fouls one off. 2-2. And that's outside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
He caught it behind his back, and that's a great play for the out. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Tanner Rainey.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Fouled off to the right.
Well, these Diamondbacks really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Cut on and miss, struck him out, and there's one down.
Now batting,
here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Gurriel gets a piece. One down, base is empty. Cracks his bat and pops him up. And a foul ball. Close one, doesn't get the call.
One ball,
now 1-2.
That's just out.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting.
2 down, base is empty. And now it's Josh Naylor. He's already homered here in this one. Ball one, no strikes. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And another ball. Slow ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. All set for the top of the 6th. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Andrew McCutchen. And that misses. 1-0. McCutchen, more than 2,000 hits in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
That's in.
And
Ball
misses
2.
inside. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Helpful.
3-2. Payoff pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Out to short. Perdomo. In plenty of time to first. And McCutchen is out. B-Ray coming to the plate now. 1 for 2 in the game. He tripled and scored in the first. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. That one hammered center field. Going back. Hits the top of the wall. Reynolds rounds second, heads for third. The relay throw. The tag out. And here's the catcher, Joey Bart. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Thomas sizing it up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Bottom of the 6th inning,
Leading
and
off
here is
for the
Pavin Smith.
Diamondbacks designated hitter, Pavin Smith.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
0-2.
The 0-2. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. A massive home run, and they add to the lead. It's 5-2. Here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one in the dirt, and it's 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. The 1-1 is fouled off. Line drive caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you
Gabriel
will get some high
Moreno.
fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Moreno stands in now and watches strike 1. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
That ball's foul.
In the air, right field. Reynolds gets under it. Puts it away for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Alec Thomas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. A walk, and he's also singled. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. And that's
1
in the
ball,
dirt.
2 strikes.
Good eye right there.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Breaking ball, and that got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And now Geraldo Perdomo, 0 for 2 in this one. That one outside, and that is ball 1.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And that is downstairs. And the count now 2-0. In the air, out towards left center. Canario makes the play, and the inning is over. Back here at Chase Field, top of inning number 7 at the plate for Pittsburgh, Jared Triolo.
First baseman, Jared Triolo.
And that one is inside ball 1. Oh, he doesn't get the call, and it's 2-0. Fastball for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Off the mark there, and the count is filled up. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Ryan Thompson comes on now.
For the Diamondbacks, number 81, Ryan Thompson.
Alexander Canario, the next Pirate to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Next offering is fouled back. Way out front for strike 2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. That one missed. The D-backs leading by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw is still in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. 2 down, bases empty. Up next for the Pirates, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And that's downstairs and outside. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count even 1-1. And that's in for a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
That one not close, and it's 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that one is in the dirt, and it's 3-2. And there's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. So man aboard. Now it's the second baseman, Adam Frazier. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Gurriel has it sized up, and that'll do it.
Now pitching for
We're
Pittsburgh.
back in a new pitcher here to start the
Number
bottom of the
43,
7th. Ryan Borucki.
Ryan
Bringing in the
Borucki.
lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Back to the top of the order.
Leading off
Corbin
for
Carroll
the
stands in
Diamondbacks,
now for the
Right
Diamondbacks.
fielder Corbin Carroll.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. And it's 1-1. Late with the swing there.
Just a really nice slider
One ball,
down and in there.
two
He
strikes.
wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Swings and misses, struck him
Now
out.
batting, second
An outstanding
baseman,
hitter in Ketel Marte.
Marte.
1 for 3. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
He's going to
I got
have
one
to
ball,
make
one
sure that he
strike.
stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
That missed by a lot. And it's 2-2. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's downstairs. 3-2 now. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that is gone. He hammers one out to center. It's 6-2. One down. Digging in, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Right down to shoot. That's strike 1. Ripped on the ground to second. Frazier on to first in time. And there are 2
Up
outs.
next for the
2 outs,
Diamondbacks,
base is empty.
first
Now up
baseman,
next for Arizona, Josh Naylor. Strike on the outside. It's 0-1. And that one is inside. Splits the plate, and it's 1-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Kevin Ginkel.
And he's got a nice
Now
lead to
pitching
work
for
with,
the
so he should
Diamondbacks.
come in throwing strikes,
Number
attacking these hitters.
37, Kevin Ginkel.
Isaiah Kiner
Leading off
Falefa
for
up to the
Pittsburgh,
plate.
Shortstop
The
Isaiah
Pirates
Kiner
in striking
Falefa.
distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Just missed. Up and in, ball 2. Lined into right. Gets down, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Connor Falefa on at first, nobody out. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And one away. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. First offering, and it just misses. The Pirates down by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th. And there's the strike. And that's outside. That's in there, and the count is 2-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. Outside, and that's ball 1. And there's a ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And that one is lifted in the air. Thomas sizes this one up, and that is that. Back
Pittsburgh.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Caleb Ferguson. And here is Pavin Smith. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, Frazier tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. So up next, Eugenio Suarez. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. That one finds the zone. 0-2.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Sets him down looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. 2 down, bases empty. And now here is Gabriel Moreno. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Just missed.
Inside.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. And down on strikes.
Pitching for the Diamondbacks.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Kendall Graveman.
Kendall Graveman.
Bart, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next offering is in for a strike. And ball one. In the air, right side, Carroll. Makes the grab, one down. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jared Triolo. That one's upstairs, ball one. Graveman measures 6 feet 2 inches, 215 pounds, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2013. The 1-1 is fouled off. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. This one in the air. Suarez pulls that one down, and there are 2 outs. Last chance now for the Pirates. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Alexander Canario. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that'll do it. And your final 6-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew.